Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Will, and I am back with some more anime figures for you guys. So I've been collecting just some random figures for the past few months. I have some Nendo, some pre-owned, some prize figures, a couple scale figures from Tokyo Otaku mode. So yeah, they're all sitting back there on the table back there already unboxed. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So starting with the cheaper, smaller figures first, I do have a couple of prize figures here from Big Bad Toy Store. And the first one here is going to be Tsundere Elf from Isekai Oji-san, which is a anime I absolutely loved. I loved all of the characters, especially the Tsundere Elf that we have here. She does have a real name, but we pretty much go by Tsundere Elf the entire season, and we learn her real name like at the end, but it's just too complicated to say.
スザイルキラーゼカルネルブゼキルレアグランゼルが L だよ。
スザイそんな長い名前は覚えられないな。
So it's just Tsundere Elf. In fact, on my figure collection, she just goes by Elf, and that's it. But yeah, this is a Sega Premium Choconos figure. I thought it was a noodle stopper at first, but it's a Premium Choconos figure, which is a line of figures that apparently just sit down. But it's pretty damn good quality, I would say. The overall paint to sculpt are pretty much flawless. So pretty good deal for $25. I absolutely love her facial expression here. Just a little price for you, but I think they nailed the Tsundere look very well. Looking, a little annoyed there. But yeah, super dope figure. She has a Nendo coming out, I think just in a couple of months. Her and Oji-san, the main character from the anime, are both coming out in December. So definitely have those on pre-order. Now, moving on to our next figure here is one I was super excited for. This is going to be the Mai Sakurajima. This is a Taito artist masterpiece figure, and I was excited to get this because of just the promo photos just look so damn good. I mean, the quality in the photos look terrific, and now that I have it in hand, I can definitely say that this is a pretty much scale quality little prize figure. I mean, I can't really find anything wrong with it. It is that damn good. Besides the size, of course, it's definitely gonna be small, but it's actually not that bad in terms of the actual size. But yeah, just looking at the figure, I mean, it's really not too complicated. She has a bunny suit on, kind of hard to mess up the paint and shading and whatnot on that, but pretty flawless. It does have a little bit of detail, some wrinkles in her actual suit. The stockings look absolutely amazing. Really do appreciate that. Very small seam on the stockings, so that's very nice. And the overall hair sculpt is terrific. It does have some of those translucent tips at the very bottom, but really not overdone, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, it looks just like Mai Sakurajima. So I put her up next to my 1/7 scale her bunny suit. You know the figure, and it looks terrific. I mean, honestly, for I think this figure costs $40 or so on Big Bad Toy Store. I think this is a damn good deal. In fact, my wife was trying to steal this figure away from me, even though she doesn't even know who this is. But yeah, definitely a terrific figure. If you're a Mai Sakurajima fan, I definitely recommend picking this up. Now moving on to a couple of Nendos that I picked up. So I got these kind of for myself, but mainly for the husband points because my wife absolutely loves this anime. It's going to be Gon and Killua from Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, however you say it. But I had to get this. I mean, look at this hair for Gon. I'm so glad they included this additional accessory piece for Gon here. He looks absolutely terrific. Plus that faceplate, the menacing faceplate that he has. And he has the very muscular legs without the shoes. Those attachments were absolutely perfect. So just this right here, perfect. That's all I need. I'm probably not going to change out to any other poses, which I normally don't do for Nendos anyway, but I'm definitely not going to do it for Gon. But he does have some pretty good faceplates in here as well. I mean, I think Gon makes a pretty good Nendo. So his just default smiling faceplate fits in pretty well. Then he has an extra one which cheese in super hard. Looks pretty good too. And then he just has like a ton of arms and leg pieces that you can go with as well. But I just don't see how you cannot have this one here where he's kind of, in his quote unquote adult form. Looks super dope. And then moving on to Killua here, he looks pretty good too. He has a couple of pretty good faceplates. Here we have him with that cat expression. That's the one that my wife wanted to go with. And then he does have another one where he's also looking pretty menacing, kind of pretty much in kill mode. looks pretty good as well. I think there was a missed opportunity with this though. They should have given us the hair where he's in God Lightning mode, I believe it's called, where it's like really spiky, looking like a Saiyan or whatever. I think that would have been super, super cool to include in here. So it's kind of disappointing that we didn't get it, because I definitely would have gone with that hairpiece and the menacing little assassin kill mode faceplate that we have here. But it is what it is. Overall, he's pretty decent as well. A few different arm pieces. He has a yo-yo in one hand as well. But yeah, I kind of wish we did get like him in his God Lightning mode. Now jumping into some pre-owned figures that I've picked up from Yahoo Japan Auction as well as Mercari over like the past 4 or 6 months. A lot of these figures I had sent via surface mail and are just getting here. The first one is going to be none other than the queen herself, Miss Hitagi Senjugahara from the Monogatari series. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know I love me some Monogatari and definitely some Senjo here. In fact, she's on my channel banner, so definitely had to have this figure. This is my 8th Senjo figure in my collection at this point, so I definitely have enough to start a little shrine at this point. But yeah, this is just a little Kotobukiya 1/8 scale that came out in like 2014. I think I paid like $40 or $50 for this, so really, really cheap. And she's in really good condition. The previous owner or owners took very good care of her. Really nothing that I can find in terms of like wear and tear or anything like that. So yeah, she looks pretty good. I love the figure. I will say there are a couple flaws with the sculpt. Like there are some seams here on like her jacket sleeves, on her forearms. It's not too bad, not too noticeable depending on how you position her and look at her. So I'm not gonna really be too mad about that. And the other thing I don't like about this figure is that they forgot her hat. So this is Senjugahara from Hitagi End, I believe, and she has a cute ass hat that goes with her jacket and scarf. I wish they had that on here, but it is what it is. She still looks pretty good, and I really do like the base. It's very simple, but I like how it's really capturing that scene of her kind of out in the snow. So definitely a pretty cool looking figure. Now moving on to the next pre-owned figure, it's going to be Miss Iriri from How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. This is a 1/7 scale by Good Smile Company that came out a while ago, and it was pretty cheap. I kind of got this on a whim. It was only like 40 or 50 bucks or so, so pretty cheap for such a good quality figure. But all the How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend figures that pretty much tanked in price. Really easy to get cheap on the aftermarket if you're looking hard enough. So 40, 50 bucks, definitely a steal. But I love this figure. It looks absolutely fantastic. If you know the character, she is an artist. So we have this kind of paint canvas base that we have here that she is standing on top of, and then she is flying on this giant paintbrush, which I just think is absolutely fantastic. And then we have some of her artwork kind of being flung out of the canvas itself. And this artwork piece here, super fragile. I definitely broke it just unpackaging it, and a little bit of super glue got it back together. You can't even notice that it broke. So yeah, super fragile little piece here, but overall I think Good Smile did a pretty good job. And her headpiece here, her bangs, you can kind of change those out. So you either have her with the glasses on top of her forehead or without. I'm gonna go with the glasses for sure. I just think it adds a little more to it. So yeah, definitely a terrific little figure. And what's really funny about this is there are 3 girls in the anime, main 3 girls in the anime, and they only made, Good Smile only made 2 of the 3 for this set here. So we have Iriri here, we have Megumi as well, but we don't have Uchiha, which makes me angry because I already have a set of the 3 girls from Good Smile Company when they're bathing suits that I got a while back. Terrific figures, but I want to change those out and get some figures of them with clothes on. Like if I can have the option of having one figure of a character, with her clothes or without her clothes, it's usually going to be, with her clothes on or as much as possible. So I want to change out those bathing suit figures and get these, but there's not an Uchiha one, unfortunately, in this set. I already do have an Uchiha figure. I think it's also by Good Smile Company, where she's jumping in the air. So I do have that. So I may just end up with that one as my Uchiha figure for this and just be done with it. Get the Megumi one at some point if I can find it for a good price. But yeah, that's my plan. Now moving on to the next set of figures here, we have the lovely ladies from the anime Zombieland Saga. So we have Ai, Sakura, and Junko. These are FNX 1/7 scales, and Zombieland Saga is an anime I enjoyed way more than I thought it would. It was produced by MAPPA in like 2017 or 2018. I think it is a original anime as well, and actually won some awards for its first season. Overall, the technical aspects of this figure is just very well done. The sculpt, the paint, all that pretty nicely done. Really nothing to complain about. Love their outfits. These are the actual canon outfits from the anime, what they actually wore in their performances. I love how their outfits really do kind of match their actual character themselves. The hair color, accessories, and eye color, all that stuff looks really well done. And even the bases go very well with their overall character as well. So yeah, definitely love the technical aspects. Their poses are pretty well done. I do have a couple complaints though, kind of minor complaints. So one, they are zombies. Now they wear makeups to hide the fact that they're zombies when they're performing, so no one knows that they're zombies. But I think I would have preferred them in their zombie form. But I'm not gonna hold that, I'm not gonna be too mad about them being in their, quote unquote human form here with their makeup. I think they still look really, really cute. I just would have preferred them in the zombie form, but still not too big of a deal. And the other kind of small issue that I have is that, we have Sakura here and I as well with their mouths open. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that. Sometimes I look at it, I don't have a really big problem with it, but sometimes I'm like, I would kind of wish they didn't have it so wide. But, there are supposed to be scenes, so it is what it is. But yeah, definitely terrific looking figures. I just love the fact that you can kind of pose them right next to each other and the bases just go very well. So yeah, just great figures. Now, last but not least, we have Miss Rei Ayanami from Eva. This is her Hobby Max Radio Eva version 2 figure, and I got the Asuka figure earlier in the year, so you damn well know I had to pick up the Rei as well. And these are really kind of my wife's figures because she is the bigger Eva fan than I am, and she absolutely loves Rei, so had to get it. I couldn't just have Asuka in my Detolf, but man, this figure is super dope. It's her figure, but it's kind of my figure too, because I'm really, really feeling this outfit a lot. I wish I could wear something like this. I mean, this coat, the pants, the shoes, just so well done. Whoever's putting together these outfits, just bravo to you. I hope you get a raise because this is just really, really cool. I'm not sure if these are like based off of like real clothes or not, but definitely something I would try to wear, probably unsuccessfully because I couldn't personally pull it off. I don't have that type of, just attitude or swag or whatever you want to say. But that's one thing I like about these figures. It's not just the outfits, it's just how they pose the figures, the facial expressions that they give them. It just goes so well with the outfit. So yeah, just a super, super dope figure. Like I said, I think I like this one better than the Asuka one. Even like this snake print here on the back of the jacket. Normally I probably wouldn't like that, but I love that. I think that's just super, super cool. So yeah, definitely had to get this one. I have one more on pre-order as well. So, I'll definitely have another Radio Eva version 2 figure in another video. All right, so that's all of the figures for this video, but here's a little steep preview at some videos coming up. So the first one is going to be of Neon Max's original character, Mion. I just got this earlier this week. I want to do a separate video for this one, so expect that pretty soon. And then I've had this one just sitting in my house for a while now. It's going to be a non-licensed figure from Kakaguri. We have Momobami, President Momobami. So got that as well. Super excited for this one because this is my first unlicensed resin, whatever type of figure. And my wife just told me I got another shipment in just today as she walked into the house. So I think that is my Amyami order for the month of September, I think. So definitely be expecting that one. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button. Easy way to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.